Alrighty, hello. It's Saturday night. We are back for yet another stream. No baby yet, so for all you guys that doubted I'd be here this week, I am here. So working on the starting on this Governor X Armor type Monoceros from Kotobukiya, Hexagear kit here, and we're giving away an MG Dom tonight, so that should be fun. Welcome everybody, welcome anybody who is new. What else? I'm going to jump into the chat and say hello like I usually do. A couple quick things before I do. If you enjoy these streams, do hit that like button. It helps more people see the stream, which is, I think, a good thing. Bring more people into this this great community we've got going on here. Let's see, what else? We do have the MG Dom up for the giveaway, like I mentioned. So that's cool. No backup prizes at the moment, but we do have super chat and super thanks and all that stuff enabled. So remember, if you decide to contribute that way, any revenue from that goes right back to backup prizes and such for future streams. And then finally, we've got not one but two sales going on over at mechawarehouse.com right now. Inventory reduction, the INV RED 30 for 30% off select items, as well as high grade 15 for 15% off in stock high grade kits. The HG sale ends end of the day tomorrow, midnight Eastern time. So you don't want to wait too long on that one. You really don't want to wait too long on the other one either, because we are dwindling that collection slowly. And both sale codes should work together, so you won't get 10 plus 30% off anything, but it'll give you the best option for anything that you have in the cart if you enter both codes. So don't forget about that. So I think that's everything. I'll jump in the chat and say hello, and then we'll get this party started. What's up? It's Izaku, Dylan Dull, Wolfpack, Lego Yoda, Maverick Entity, Lord Kronos, Sound Agent Army. I'm gonna kick you, George Kramer, watching this for the first time ever, building a HG Kshatriya. Welcome, George. So Thomas Dietrich, Peter, MZ, Go Zero, Default, Jason Shoop, Matthew Russ. Let's see, Nick, what's going on? Stu WD, Mark D, Anthony Sermoshi, Bone Daddy, KW, Weeks K. So what are you building tonight? Well, I'm working on this Monoceros, starting this up soon. Been dying to try this kit out. What's up, Argent Griever, Micah Daniel, Digital Baka, Gojira, Death, Victoria Chandler, Daniel Morgan. Mark D, can I get a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Mark. Eric Shue, Mike Jones, JH No Baby, what you've been expecting? My wife is, and her due date was, the doctor said last Friday, so a little over a week on that one. She thinks it was Monday, so getting close to a week from that one. Default name, got my orange Mecha Warehouse sticker a few days ago. Nice. It's a Digital Baka, Jason S, Kazuki Inu, Hunter Thomas, Hisaki Art, Rob Sadler, Tim Mott. So Sakumi Talk passed away today. My pack was 7, now it's 6. I'm sorry for your loss. That's a total bummer. Zardov. VX thing's throwing me off in pronunciation. My best friend just had their child on Thursday. Good luck when you have yours. On the other hand, building three blue eyes at the same time. Nice. You carry the weight well, Nick. You hardly showed a bump, right? Depeche, what's up? I think that's everybody. I'm going to get into building. What's everybody up to tonight? What's everybody working on? I've definitely put on some baby weight, though. Some sympathetic weight, maybe. I think it's some difficulty getting as much training time in lately, but it is what it is. Lots of runners and parts on this one. I think we opened this up last time. The little postcard thing in here is pretty cool. Don't know what to do with it, but I feel like I need to do something cool with it. Driving home, building my Metal Gear Rex, nice. Velcro Shoe Guy, what's up? Starting a Zaku half cannon kit, that's cool. Okay. since I have done something Kodo. Excited to see how this kit turns out. Me too. We're gonna get in the rose, got them all cut out. Cool. Latest project saving 4 guns. My cat dumped on the floor. That's a bummer. What's up, Mecha Born? Dylan Dell, Armed Day, and the RG God. My first Kodo kit. Currently at work. My current project is the SMP Tyrant O Thunder Megazord. Start a new job, and I'm dead tired just resting here today. It's a Brock Rosencrantz. So no building today. Too a sad day to build. Yeah, sorry to hear that again. That's a bummer. Alright, so I think the first step here is these 2 parts. I'm assuming that these are the right ones. It's like starting with a little plume that goes in the back. They're multicolored parts, like pre-painted. That's kind of cool. A little bit different. Okay, H1-1. B and G1. K1, I1, F1, L, J1. Oh, here we go, H. Tiny little runner. Building is on the back border for a bit. Baldur's Gate 3 calls me. Project is HG Caliber. I'm loving the build so far. Nice. Nick would knowing if you'll be getting some Gaia EX10 X5 Clear Premium. Not for sure. I don't know if that's one of the ones that we've had in stock already, or if it's one of the new ones they might be offering. We just recently got a form to order Gaia. Some new stuff that they might be carrying here in the US, the distributor, but I don't think we'll know until we know. They're taking orders from everybody, and I think they're going to figure out what to get based on the orders, I presume. Working on H.G. Sinju Stein narrative been slow going though. Gonna grab some tacos and work my RG Ava Night Combat Codes. Has been such a wacky build so far. Interesting. Been a hard one today. Thanks everyone for love. I'm sure Kuma will be happy because all talk's gonna happen. Only they bring the guy a multi-primer. I mean, here's the hoping, I guess. I'm going to break out a new balancer for this one. Mechanics aerial here, it's been a nice change of pace. And the RX-93 Burka. Yeah, full mechanics aerial is a really nice kit. Just did that one recently. Great to prime polycaps with since help adhere paint to it. Gotcha. Okay, polycaps are kind of tricky for painting. I wonder if that primer works well for the other rubberized type parts with the MG Wing not the Verka, but the MG Wing 0 EW, I think. Has the rubberized wingtips, makes for kind of difficulty painting, I think. And there's a few other kits that have some rubberized parts. This one's going to go on the back like that. So I'll try to get these mold lines down here. So I just got done with Uber Eats for the night. Last year I lost both my dogs. My heart goes out to you and your family. Working on Zaka 2, my first Zaka, do a little bit of custom painting on it. Japanese watch is interesting. What's up, Andrew? I actually thought we would skip this week. I kind of thought so too. See, there's still no pre-orders for HE Drogan suppliers, still clear on total supply. Yeah, so all the stuff that was supposed to be here, or is supposed to be here Q4, the rumor I'm getting from some of our distributors is that Bandai told them that they're using a new quote-unquote expedited model for the way they're handling orders, which means they're not going to give them confirmations. They're just going to ship the stuff. Presumably that means everything will show up, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. And knowing Bandai, they have skipped orders and canceled orders without telling people before. So we're going to be cautious about anything Q4, and we typically haven't done pre-orders for non-new releases as well for similar reasons. But we'll probably do early bird when we find out that they're on the way to our distributor or shipping to us to help with that process, because it's going to be a lot of money up front. Really want a PG Zaku, but I don't know where to find one. They haven't printed in a while. What's up, Mad Mike? Real time 88 Bandai, you get what you get and you'll like it, pretty much. The BZ Expect model on their DMP Bandai orders. They did that last year with the red Neo Xeon too, from what I've heard. It's being built kettle. It's the Hexagear Monoceros. Oh, that part's got some pre-painting on it too. Interesting. Hexagear Monoceros from Kotobukiya. Mixing it up. This is one of the ones that kind of got away. Back when I was back in the attic days, I had one or two on the shelf, and I was interested in it, but never grabbed one that they sold. And so when they reprinted, I decided I needed to get one. Or my MG Stark Jagan back in April, and hopefully it gets shipped next month. B2. Then White Neo's the arrives in a couple weeks though. Nick, is this your first Hexagear? It is my first Hexagear. First Governor. I haven't built any other Hexagear. I got the forklift on my backlog, so it looked kind of cool. I thought my kids would be into it. God, I wish there was an RG Dom, that'd be cool. So since no baby yet, the baby comes during a stream, you should totally name the child after the giveaway kit. Yeah, I'm sure that would go over well. It's been nice knowing you guys if I suggest that one. Got an email from P Bandit too. My 7 Cross Socks will be shipping mid-October. They're going to do an RG gym and grab gun them when they first announce the RG line. They should. Anyone else grease your nippers? I got a brand new pair now. Finally stopped spinning up packing well, but just wondering. I haven't done anything, but I got central air. The humidity's not too bad in the house, so. Dom Trooper's a beautiful girl's name, right? Dominique. I don't think the baby will arrive on the stream. If we're lucky, we will be at a point where we're ready to head to the hospital soon, but where we were at right before the stream, I don't think Kate will be walking in halfway through and saying we need to get in the car or anything, so it's pretty unlikely anyway. Yeah, hold up, hold a baby name. You'll be the proud father of Spicy Mountain Dew Savory. The baby middle name at least going to be Heavy Arms or Maganak. Next from record is complete. And all episodes are on YouTube, so when the baby comes, you and Kay can binge watch. Cool. Maybe we'll get to do that in the hospital room. So, for anyone that's built them, how complicated for the Armored Core kits? Debating pre-ordering one for my 11-year-old. He's having a ball with AC6. I haven't built one, so that's a good question. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. Speaking of the idea, RG Gym, how hard would it be to mod an RG Arc 78 into one? Probably not horrible. Depends on your skills, how much work you're willing to do. Oh shit, there's a stream tonight. No baby yet. No baby yet. My money was on it was gonna be like yesterday, but didn't happen. I mod a gym when it's already a go of AMS. I think he's talking about modding another kit to be a gym because there's no RG gym. What's your thoughts on the whole Hobby Lobby fiasco? Is there a particular new fiasco with them? If there is, I haven't heard about it, so I don't have thoughts. Assassin's Creed 6 is really popular. Everyone I know is talking about it. What if it happens during the stream? Should be the first or second question for the draw, Nick. Just getting back in the company from a 20-year break. What tools are great other than nippers and a craft knife? Probably one of the newest things on the scene, new since 20 years ago, would be a glass file. Gun Primer makes this awesome one called the Razor, which is what I'm using tonight. It's a game changer for sanding and filing. Just HL get more and more Gundam kits, and they have to rotate 40% off. So, one, they must their base price must be higher than MSRP to be able to do 40% off on a regular basis. I don't think it's necessarily a problem. And Bandai's going to do what Bandai does, so. The baby comes tonight is the question. Cancels the stream. The game plans for Mecha Warehouse tools down the line. Definitely. I want to do some tools, but I want to make sure they're not whatchamacallit. but try not to just rebrand other stuff and actually design our own tools that are better. But it might take some effort to pull that off. So we got A runner, we got D runner. And we need E. And she, which before the baby comes, so you can name her Ariel. Mecha Warehouse laser nippers, there you go. Shows where I got my first 3 kits. Now look at the kits I can't find there, like Heavy Arms, Armadillo, and Disc Life LEW. Base cost isn't that much. Inflated lately in the MGs and RGs. They've been carrying 47.99 RGs young before the 40%. Like whereas Candy Bar featuring Blue O1, that'd be pretty cool. I one time looked up how it would work to do that. We theoretically could. I don't know if there's legal headaches. Okay, E1. Where's E1? Okay, E's its own little bar. First time HL used a few kits as a loss leader for more kits at a higher price. Probably something like that. So waiting on Nick to save us builders with the perfect nippers. 1-2 golden ticket promo, address minions as Oompa Loompas. There you go. We need to do a Mecha Warehouse team group costume for Halloween or something. Thanks to speed delivery, I'm on G rework, Yakushiki decals, and display panel liner pad. I meant to join the Zoom build last night, but I want to be in date night with the wife. No worries. Be down for a Mecha Warehouse airbrush or nipper set. Either that or Bandai's using HL as an inventory reduction dumping ground. It could be. They could have negotiated a deal on some volume or something to get rid of stuff they can't move otherwise. I hope you're excited for the baby. I've got 3 under 3 years old. It's rough, but children are a blessing. It's so fun. Yeah, it's cool. Mine are spaced out a little bit more than that, but I'm looking forward to it. Arches Young, MG Eclipse, MG Origin, Grand Future Help, I forgot what else. I mean, those are all things that there are a lot of out there. So it would make sense. I think most of the stuff that's overstocked out there is overstocked for everybody because it's just the way they caught up with stock.
Spies in the city sky, they shimmer and shine tonight. Act-wise and electric eyes and a billion flashing lights. And I can wish myself away. Change the parts that...
So Schmo. Listening to people post. There's some MG Sinchu, MG Fruit 2.0 in the Kshatriya HL recently. That makes sense. Files are using. I'm using. This is the gun primer razor and the gun primer balancer. They kind of work together. The razor to remove nubs initially, and then the balancer or balancers, just I think two they make for cleanup afterwards. I only use the gray. The white is the finer one that you would use if you didn't plan on painting. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with this one when I'm done with it. Really small parts though, so far at least. Don't think I'd recommend this for people with aversion to small kits. Get controversial. Pineapple on pizza. Yes, you know, I love me some Hawaiian pizza. There's no, you can just, they have no digital inventory system, and they have no loss prevention technical doors, or like living on the honor system. It's crazy. Oh man, balancer basically a polishing nail file, but I'm not bashing because I use what I can get. Yeah, I mean it's like the same thing. I mean glass files, same thing. You can find glass files in like the hygiene aisle, I think, at your local big box store. But the gun primer, I think, is supposed to be a nicer one. You know what you really need to make, Nick? The custom part runner fabricator from Build Divers. There you go. Pizza, pineapples, bacon, ham, jalapenos. What's that jalapenos on pizza by accident? It was pretty good. I was gonna ask what your thoughts were on gray versus white balance. You use white if you're not planning on painting. That's kind of I think their intent is you use gray then white. I don't use white because I typically plan on painting kits, or I end up top coating anyway. I think if I wasn't going to top coat, then I probably would also use the white. Like if you want that shiny, like plastic finish, that'd be the way to go. I don't know, glass files, I have the Infinity set, the Siren from Display, and the Razor, and Razor wins out personally. It's kind of what I've heard. I know you can get like glass files in your local, big box store too, like in the hygiene aisle or whatever for your nails or something, but the purpose-built hobby ones are probably going to be better for the hobby stuff in general. Okay. So this goes here. This feels like it could be broken very easily. Some fine detail right there, and I think I bent that part a little. Whoops. A2 and A4. Feel like I need a chemical engineering degree to understand what top coat to use with panel liners, then what to use for cleanup. I don't think it's that hard. Which kit are you building tonight? Mark, it's the Hexagear Governor Monoceros from Kotobukiya. And the difference is the edge of the razor is supposed to be rounded out to prevent scratching. That makes sense. Deep dish, stuffed crust, thin crust are normal. Say normal. Question: can lacquer top coats be used on acrylic paints? They should be able to be used. I think. I've never tried it though. Got the wider razor and the skinnier one in case there are small spaces. Yeah, I need a plus, but I'm kind of waiting until we have our Mecha Warehouse plus made. Got the acrylic set for 24 hours. Got the oh, it's 9 o'clock already. Look at that. I'll do the first draw very soon here. Mr. Hobby top coat and IPA to clean up, and it took the top coat off. Interesting. How long do you let the top coat cure? Here, remove all types of paint. Wish there was a glass file that could perfectly get inside curved surfaces, right? Like you need almost like various radiuses, like a round file. I don't use IP except to remove it all. Well, there you go. Maybe it's the wrong thing then. Enamel thinner shouldn't take off lacquer though, so if you're using an enamel-based panel line, like the Tamiya panel line accent, then lighter fluid or enamel thinner would be the way to go to take it off. Like 15 set of metal files to get into curves. IPAs in the beer. Lighter fluid would be more destructive to paint, but I think it's actually better because it evaporates so fast. If you must use IPA, a higher percent is probably better. Wow, that stuff is tiny. Tiny should use this propyl alcohol for panel line cleanup. It was on bare plastic. Got the penalty in the mail on Monday, and I ended up buying the G from you guys this morning. Looking forward to building them nice. Both taste the same though. All right, let's see here. First, giveaway here. Okay, got the number range. What's up, Red Mono Eye? I'm just going to ignore all the conversation about eating and drinking paint and paint chips. Okay, so first giveaway of the night. Since we're talking about drinking stuff, why don't we go with this? Let's enter a number from 1 to 1100 and answer the question, what is your favorite beverage? And it better not be paint. Do I enter considering I already have an MG Dom built? Yeah, you probably should. Can't have too many. 1 to 1100, favorite beverage, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win. And your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. All right, G18, and whatever that nut thing is. The way this kid's package is definitely a little bit different. Oh, so that nut thing, that must be the nut here. I'm gonna start with that. Oh, it's almost like a polycap kind of material. And then I need G1. Is it an old PG? No. It's, it looks like a nut though. But it's definitely plastic. And it feels almost like a polycap. Splash paints, think about trying them, but I usually stick with the trusted Tamiya acrylic. I've heard good things. The nice thing is you don't need to thin them because they come pre-thinned. You definitely need the PPE though if you're going to spray them because they're definitely on the hazardous side of paints. So now a nut, don't over tighten it or it's ruined forever permanently. I don't think it's got threads inside, but it looks like it's going to be the attachment point for the backpack, or the back arms or something. Everyone just got home. What's the question? Favorite beverage? Number range is 1 to 1100. Thoughts on Anchoret? Always sold out. Haven't used anything from them. I disregard too many blue moons. water, drink it all the time. Iced only though. Figure out how to get to this nub on the inside of this thing. Oh, maybe that did it. Almost. Alright, so this is going to go up here. It's like a neck protector or something. Really high collar. Okay. So B12. And then looks like the other one must be in the bag. Here we go. It's really interesting how a bunch of these parts come in this bag kind of pre-cut out, I guess. This one also has, looks like it might be pre-painted or something. I'm leaning towards not painting this kit at this point because of these pre-painted parts. It'd be great if you guys partner up with this band, create a blue version of chisels. That'd be interesting. I think in theory we could. We've talked to them about doing some custom stuff before. The kind of quantities they need for some stuff though is definitely on the high side. Seems enough. I wouldn't have had too many. Alright. Okay, let's call time here. What are you building? Acer, I'm building the Hexagear Monoceros. Hexagear Governor Monoceros. Random number generator 1100. $982. Let my chat catch up here before I search for it. A6 and A8. See a 982, so I'll let you guys confirm if that's the case. We will draw again in a little bit. Back to the bottle building after about a year. I kind of suck at it now. It'll come back. What's up, Barry? Ended up getting back into Diablo last week. The old school original version. As part of my quest to introduce my oldest to some of the old classic games I enjoyed back in the day. Why such a wide range? We gradually decrease the range each time we draw, and it gives us a chance of the prize lasting all the way to the end of the stream. We've definitely had people win it in the first draw before, though. It's kind of random, but it helps spread it out. As soon as I get these kids to sleep, the rest of them I'm going to start building. Problems I can't decide between the MG Mars site or the RE100 Digit. Both sound cool. I need to do a RE100 kit sooner or later. Channel laundry, what was it, number 982? Maybe because I'm working on cookbooky kits, working on some tiny pieces. Luckily it's a kit I was almost done finishing before I took my break. That could be it too. This one definitely feels a little challenging compared to most of the Bandai stuff I've been building lately because the parts are tiny. I want to start working on my MG Jagan soon. Hopefully I can get out of the sadness and have motivation to build again. I hope so too. Bandai needs more RE100 kits. I know they technically got FMS replacement, but they're mostly non-UC designs. Yeah, there's been no UC full mechanics that I'm aware of. So they'll hopefully go back to it at some point. I hate when the mold lines are extra pronounced, like the molds didn't line up properly and one side's way further out than the other. Such a pain trying to fix those. I want them to release more standard MG rather than save them for few Bandai releases. That'd be good. Speaking of MG releases, everybody hear about was the C-Packs that got announced as the new Verka. Guardian 100 is just for you, and FMO is for everything else. That's what it seems like. You guys heard about the HG Destroy Gundam. I haven't seen that one. Is that one of the newly announced kits too? I think they just dropped some announcements recently. This case with MG is kind of weird now. We're mostly getting Verkas. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Especially this one where it's not a kit that already exists before. It's a new from the ground up for Ka, right? So that's even more interesting. The Destroy Gundam HG looks pretty sweet. I guess I could build another narrative Gundam. Yeah, I'm not super interested in myself. I'm curious how everybody else feels about it. I haven't seen narrative, so I don't have any particular attachments to any of the mobile suits from the series. It doesn't look horrible, but it also doesn't really jump out at me quite the same. We just need to get Katoki addicted to ground suit somehow. Just gotta fly out to Japan and bribe him somehow. excited, didn't really care for the movie. The reason I got any of the other narratives so it has counterparts from when he was young too. Spend my social media with Dom, Jim, etc. art. What kid is this, Han? It's a Hexagear Monoceros from Kotobukiya. Mixing it up with the Kotobukiya kid tonight. What do you think of the Witch from Mercury weapon expansion pack? I have to wait for years for Witch from Mercury MG kits. I recall the narrative is prototype new gun with bits of unicorn cycle frame slapped on. Oh, is it? I haven't really looked at it carefully to see if I see any of those weird relationships like that. Not excited for the new Verka. I feel like Bandai got lazy in picking design for the Verka. Kind of excited about the MG narrative due to the possibility of upgrade packs and the fact that the prototype to the new. Yeah, it might be that it gives them some options for expansions or P Bandai kits or something. Where'd it go? Oh, under my lap, that's where. So Thydakar Prime. I'm gonna say this for a COD might be worth it for me. Should have Kotoki for keeping the MG life alive. Yeah, I feel like it's unlikely that they decide to completely end that line. Wouldn't be surprised if it stays mostly for cause for a little while. But I'm not sure exactly how they're basing those decisions. At times I drop a piece and have to lay on the floor with my phone and flashlight. Glad I'm not the only one. I still remember that time that I dropped a piece and I had the whole stream looking for it. People were playing back the instant replay, trying to figure out where it dropped to. You missed the tinfoil conversation we all had in Discord about the cycle frame runner containing another unicorn planned. How have people seen the runners yet? I heard about that after the fact, but I don't know how people have seen the runner already. Can you imagine an MGA packs? I could see them doing like an RG, or not RG, an RE100 expansion or something for it. To add the Apex parts for the MG, maybe. Showed the runner with the kit. Oh, okay. It's in a display case. I see. What really need is a PG Unleashed core booster. PG gun tank. That'd be pretty cool. Doubt it's gonna happen though. Core booster side's very old. 144 doesn't have any other releases. I don't feel like that'd be very popular. There we go. The torso. Mostly done here. Are these the arms next? Okay, B5, 13, and then A5. Never got an MG from a poorly mixed receipt movie. Surely she gets one. Messer needs an MG. I'd love to see an MG of that. Messer looks like such a cool design. Mega size News Young, that would be ridiculous. Ben is really missing out on not making more of the Origin MG line kits. Yeah, that's true. Those would be cool. That'd be the size of my tool shed. Alright, it's like hotcakes, Figure Eye Standards, Cecilia Dote. I think we'll see an MG Aerial or PG Aerial anytime soon. I doubt we'll see an MG soon. And probably not a PG either, honestly. Okay, let's figure out our next draw. Okay, second draw, let's see. Let's do a number from 1 to 600, and what is the MG kit you wish they make or would make but haven't yet? 1 to 600, what's the MG kit you wish they would make? One number per person, do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win. And your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. I see Leo, that would be a few Leos. That would be high on my list. Moon would be epic. Moon would be cool. Looks like Hell TV. That'd be pretty cool too. Gundam version, Thunderbolt. That'd be pretty cool too. That's pretty interesting looking design. Missed the question. What MG kit did you wish they would make? Gundam Mudrock. Mudrock's a cool design. I'd love that too. That'd be pretty cool. And they haven't made a Leo yet. It's probably the most iconic AU grunt suit, and they did HG the tech experiment. They have the Talgis MG molds to reuse. I wonder how much of that they could reuse because of the size differences. I wonder if anyone's studied where the proportion changes are, because the Talgis is taller than the Leo. Hopefully their next Target FM releases are from Wing Series. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I would be satisfied with the full mechanics Leo. Just something modern and 100 for the Leo would be pretty cool. G1 and G6. I think it's probably more like the MG for the Leo since it's not particularly popular outside the US. Yeah, and with the apparent decrease in the rate of production of new MG kits. Seems like it makes sense. So that was 6, and I need 1. Switch my tacos. Hate to be that guy, but what was the question? What MG kit do you wish they would make that they don't? Someone just scale up an HG to an MG in 3 different parts? Probably. You'd have to, I don't know, 3D scan all the parts maybe? It's probably doable. Thank you for the sub, Mr. Blish. Drove an MG version would be huge. That'd be pretty cool. I doubt they'd do it. That MG Mars side is nice. Let me know how it is. It looks like a cool kit. Wants me to get an MG Zaku and sticker bomb it all to hell with different Heigo face stickers. What's wrong with me? Do the anime version as an MG. Shatry would be cool. Make kits for all the different ships over the series. I would love a full Archangel, Eternal, or Telemos to have my full Set of kits from those series. It'd be cool. They made some ships from a lot of the series as part of, was it the EX line, I think? They were like super small scale. I don't know which ones they made and didn't. I don't think they printed most of them for a while. Right, batting type, you need a full paint. The color's a little bit off. Looking up the shit out of an MG Leo, definitely. Blue Destinies and Pale Riders would be so easy for them to make the MG 2.0 frame as it is for ages, so any UC Granddaddy size MS shouldn't be too hard, right? With the Solanas and Magellan builds, I bet the Argo and Waiting than the 144. Gunperry. Yeah, Gunperry came out recently. We have those in stock. We might even still have one or two. I don't remember if those last couple sold. Okay, what's the best Axle Gunpla fidget toy you guys have found? Display part separator is fun. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I have a Gunpla fidget toy. Okay, calling time. Okay, 1 to 600 it was this time. That's showing up on screen there. There we go. 518. Is there a question coming? Whoops. Okay, 518. Let's see if we have a 518. I don't see one. I'll let you guys confirm. If not, we will draw again in a little bit. Okay, hand time here. Assuming this set of hands is the ones that would hold swords the best. So we'll find out when I have the swords, but hopefully B6. Every time it makes a bad major Gunpla burnout, never cared too much for seed. Oh, that's in relation to Reality's Bandai would focus on seed for a while outside of any already scheduled releases. That's true. With the recent seed movie announcement. That's gonna get attached. Probably. So tiny. Hit on there while I can too, so I don't lose it. Okay, so now the other arm. No winners yet. Correct. No winners yet. Okay. It'd be 1 and 9. One more AOZ kits. AOZ is pretty cool. I got one, is it like Haze and Flay or something? I forget which one it is that I got. But I do have one on my backlog that I want to build one of these days. Okay, 1 and 9. Some interesting stuff there. I actually spent time working on a kit, not on the stream for the first time in like 2 months today. Only got some time because the consulting project I was working on, and that is wrapping up now. Doing most of that stuff on the weekends, so with that wrapping up, had a little more time. Did some panel lining on my Ilfrith. I'll probably top coat it one of these days. I think I'm going to spend the next few weeks while I'm aware, I guess, recovering from the arrival of the new baby, to work on finishing off some of these half-finished kits I've had. So I've gotten an MG Wound War, that'd be pretty cool. Dude, what is the backstory of the Hexagear line? There is one. Kodo made one up for them. I don't really know what it is. This made me feel bad about my half-finished projects. What's up, Wreck-It Ralph? I'm trying. The list got so long. I still have that diorama I've been working on, but I couldn't bring myself to fire up the airbrush today. It seemed a little damp out today too, which wouldn't have helped, but just trying to get the motivation to work on stuff, not on the stream again. And I figured taking that to-do list and shrinking it a bit wouldn't hurt. Making any plans for online build-offs would be great for selling the overstocked kits, in my opinion. We'll probably do another contest at some point here. We just did the redacted contest that we did, which was a lot of fun. Putting on contests is a whole lot of work, so I've been trying to wait till we get past the baby thing, and I hopefully have more time. Giveaway already done. No, Ian, we've drawn twice, no winners yet, so that MG Dom is still up for grabs. Missed out on the redacted contest, and I'm sad. It was a lot of fun. Stopping to say hi and give a little happy building. Give a like, happy building. Thanks, Matthew. MG, make your dog MG is 90% done for over a year now. Only had a weapons and shield left. It's never gonna get finished. What's keeping you from finishing it? If there's something wrong with the kit, you just no motivation. Most of my half-finished stuff's been stuff that needs panel line, decal, or paint. The painting projects I can't accelerate very easily. I don't know what will get me there on those other than a burst of a ton of free time. But these panel line ones I can do pretty quickly. Lost interest in it, I guess. You get a gun primer restock soon. There's one that just shipped out from Korea a day or two ago. So should hopefully arrive this coming week, I think. So hopefully up for Friday. Yeah, the kids kept catching my eye. That makes sense. But like the panel lining, I basically panel lined the entire kit today. I just need to spray top coat on it. So if I can knock out 1 or 2 a weekend, I can take my like 10 projects that are like that just need panel lining, decals, or just panel lining really, and top coat. Then I can shorten that list pretty quick, hopefully. Very nice. What could you be working on there? This is the Hexagear Governor Monoceros. I like that too until I stop myself from starting projects left and right and just focus on one at a time. But that is really a tiny kit. It really is. I mean, these are what, like 1-inch squares, so it's like 1.5 inches so far, the torso and the head. Quite a bit of detail for its size too. I'd love to be able to just do one project at a time and not have to start stuff. The stream causes a lot of these kits where I snap build them and then don't get to finish them, because a lot of the finish work I can't do on stream, or I just don't want to do it on stream. If you want a tiny kit, work on an artifact. I've built one. I think I've got 1 or 2 others on the backlog. They are tiny. I need to start my speed racer build. Too tiny, I imagine. It would be easy to lose track of. You ever gotten tired or distracted and sanded off a small peg instead of a nub? I almost did. I think I've done that before. I've definitely cut off pegs and tabs and stuff that I shouldn't have. It's really frustrating when that happens. It's usually not super easy to undo that mistake. Super easy to do when you get tired though. When you get an RG Epion. Good question. Actually, I wanted to mention that too, that the RG Epions went up for pre-order finally this week. So if you want one, you can grab it. With the new pre-order system we're using, you get an automatic 10% discount on it. I think they're supposed to be a September release, I want to say. So they should be arriving in October, hopefully. If not October, then November. You know, assuming everything goes according to plan, I suppose. Collected back in my backlog because I was tired of making RG fin funnels. Do you carry any water slides at PG Mark II? We think we have. I don't know if we have any in stock right now. You should be able to check the site for them. They tricked you to do the tedious parts first, like the weapons. If I recall, RG Epion was a 9/30 release, so late October, early November. That sounds right. Probably start seeing them in Japan very soon. We're seeing Japanese builders get them and stuff. Okay, 2 and 6. Already out, is it? Already seen Facebook posts of folks getting it. Oh, cool. Yeah, so probably just came out over there. Already looks so good compared to the MG. There we go, equipment for the RG high new before I build that guy. Yeah, so you can secure your pre-order, and we'll ship it out when it comes in. Okay, so this goes there. If you get them to make any one PG, what would you choose? Probably the heavy arms, because I like the heavy arms design. I think that PG would be pretty sweet. MG Epion was still nice, especially the new Glory Blizzard equipment though. Knowing the RG is nicer is just... So so many older MGs suffer from this as well. I think MG is EW and RG is TV. I haven't really looked to compare the designs all that much yet. Looks like it'd be a good one though. If it's like in the other RGs that have been coming out most recently, it should be good. For a 160 heavy arms resin kit, the price hurt my feelings a little, I bet. Bandai should make a PG Psycho Gundam. That would be a little nuts. It'd be cool, but it would be nuts. The difference between the two FBNs are the shoulders and wings. I don't want to see a huge suit like the PG Museum. It'd be crazy. I don't think they'd do it though. Or the resin kits, I want the master conversion. Resin is interesting from what I've seen. Similar double barrel on the heavy arms. The custom would be great. With the two double barrels as a PG, that'd be so... I think that'd have an awesome shelf presence. E10. G9 Gale would be insane. That would be too. I'm not a fan of the latest P Bandai Epion. The arm attachment doesn't make the kit look any better, and they seem unnecessary. I haven't looked at it. It's bad being a mega size collector, only 3 kits. I think there's more than 3, aren't there? There's the Arc 78, Zaku. I think both versions of the Zaku. There's the Unicorn. And aren't there some like age Mega Size that exist? I think they're very rarely printed, but I think they exist. There's like 8 Mega Size kits or something. That sounds right. I think a lot of them they don't print very frequently, or at least haven't. They might come back around again. I have a feeling they're going to keep dipping into the hasn't been printed in a long time catalog over time here, because the more popular kits are starting to saturate everywhere. Yo, Nick, how's it going? Great, George. How are you? I think an MG Fast for a COD. Those haven't printed in a while either. So probably plastic, the MG Mars size, pretty nice. It's good to hear. Pleased to get MGDO. It'd be nice if they reprinted that one. Haven't printed in a long time. Strategy is easy money, right? So I have a feeling they'll cycle through old molds for a while because they can. Thoughts on the latest for a Ka? I'm not really into it because I haven't seen narrative and I just don't really care that much, but it's cool that they've got another one, a new MG for a Ka coming out. Thoughts on have you built them with like Judge? I just got one. I'm pretty excited. I haven't. I don't have one in my backlog either. It does look interesting. There we go. Arms are set. It's pretty cool. Okay, legs. Actually, we should do the next draw. Hopefully when I go to Anime NYC this year, the gun and base has the Faz for a Ka for sale. Most definitely do with the older seed kids since the movie's coming out. So you have to wait for the baby. My wife's doctor induced my wife early. Kid was bigger than anticipated. Yeah, we're still waiting. We're definitely past the due date. Kate's gonna try to avoid being induced though. So waiting on the MG Heavy Arms Custom to reprint for my Wing collection. I bet it'll come around again. We're not that late though. And I haven't tried asking her or suggesting it yet, so. Okay. All right, so next draw. Let's think of a good question here. Interesting. All right. All right, so question. We're gonna do let's do this. Let's do a number from 1 to 300, and of the newly announced kits, of which I have no idea what they all are. Which one is the one you're most excited about? 1 to 300. Which of the new kits that was just announced is the one you're most excited about? Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only shipped US addresses. You must be present to win. And your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. 1 to 300. Which of the newly announced kit are you most excited about? Looks like Destroy and Narrative are the two most people are talking about. What's Destroy from? I definitely haven't seen that one before. Seed. None but the permanent score tech on the SD kits. What SD did they announce? Destroy is basically a seed equivalent of Psycho Gundam. Oh, interesting. It's mobile armor from Seed Destiny. Okay. Some more kits coming next week. Boys, surely they're bangers. There's some answer, but they're doing new HG Dunbind kit and more new HGs from other Sunrise series. I'm excited with those. Interesting. What was the question? Question is, which of the newly announced kits are you most excited about? There's a reason they announced the HG Destroyers because the new meta build diver anime will have a version of it in it. Oh, it's interesting. Double whammy on that one. Mercury weapons option parts. What are we building? Tin, working on the Hexagear Governor Monoceros. Tiny little dude of a kit. Alright, so I got a foot. Okay, D4 and 6. Fun to build the same kit during streams. Seems like a pretty fast kit. Yeah, so far it has been. I don't think I'll finish it tonight with only 20 minutes to go, but probably will finish it next week. Weeks, I wonder if maybe I should announce what I'm working on ahead of time or something. If people are interested, we could do a build along on a certain kit or something. Midnight coding of the MGEX Strike Freedom does look pretty cool. Is that a newly announced version too? Okay, so those two. And B11. Yeah, do a build along. I'll have to plan that out for one of these stream starts after the baby. People the same number, fine, it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's totally fine. We'll flip the Discord challenge coin if we have a tie, multiple winners with the same number. We plan to build after this Hexagear kit, Nick. I'm not totally sure. I definitely want to keep going on the Witcher Mercury kits overall. The MG Dom, which is what we're giving away tonight, or the Rick Dom, have both been calling to me lately. So I might want to mix it up with one of them. Governor seems fair to build one of the matching mechs. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to do one of those. I don't think I have any. The only other Hexagear kit I have right now is one of the forklifts, which doesn't seem to go super well with one of these types of governors. So to keep my eye out, I think one of the bulk arms are pretty cool. Kind of wanted one of those. Maybe I did grab one of those. I don't even remember. But a lot of people have Calibar and are planning to get one. That'd be a good build along kit. That would be a decent one. Could have a Nick builds multi-box. People can build along with the streams. That would be a cool way of doing it. Could even make it kind of like a blind box thing or something. Ship it out a week or two before we plan on doing it. Everybody can kind of open their box with me on the stream. Built this MG Rickdom and I love it. Super cool kit. Program's pretty cool. Got from inventory sale, but it's pretty much hides the governor when closed, right? I'm excited about that idea. Okay, I'll put some thought into that one. We haven't actually announced a October mystery box yet, just because between the inventory reduction sale and everything going on, I haven't had time to try to pick something out. So maybe we do that instead or something sometime for October. Maybe we turn it into a little mini contest too. Like a long 3 to 4 hour stream. Maybe I should do that for like the charity stream this year. Make the mystery box have so much Mercury kits and holiday kits exchange going to happen in Discord this year? Probably. I need to start putting thought into that and planning that. I gotta figure out what to do simplicity wise this year. It seems like it gets more complicated all the time. When the guys in the warehouse pick the kits, you have no idea what it is either. That'd be kind of a cool idea. You can always have a joint stream where you invite others in the same stream. Charity stream already, time flies, it does. Right, that we're already starting to think about that a few months out. I've recently finished my MG saws being a top coated panel line. Nice. Oh, I should call time here. Once I finish this part off. How long do razor glass files last compared to sanding sticks? Should be indefinitely as long as you don't break it. They need to be cleaned occasionally, but they don't, I don't think, degrade at any sort of rapid pace anyway. Yo, what's up, MJRL Hobby Stuff? Okay, time is called. Okay, 1 to 300, 292. Okay, wait for that to catch up. these together while I wait for that. Where? Hey man, what's up, Michael? Just want to clean a glass file. I think a brush works pretty well. People will say a microfiber cloth does too. 292. Okay, looks like there's no winner, so we'll draw again momentarily. Last draw of the night. Okay. B4, B3. Masking tape. Use a toothbrush. Toothbrush works. B3 and 4. And the other one I need is D2. Just keep a cup of water on my desk and dip the razor in every once in a while and let it dry off. Wet sand with a razor. I've heard people say contrary to that. I'm curious where the do not wet sand with the razor is coming from. Thought I heard people say you can. I've never tried it though. I like the wet sand, that way no dust is in the air. Makes sense to me. Any idea when more of the razor coming in? Our next gun primer restock should be this coming Friday, as long as it arrives on time. The shipment should be inbound now, so I guess it depends on customs and I suppose my availability this week, since I'm the one who's been doing check-in lately. Now that coincides with when they arrive. You can wet sand with any other glass file, but the razor will cause the dust to gunk up the cutting divots and gradually lose its effectiveness. Shouldn't you be able to clean them out though? this final draw here in a moment. You just keep dipping it and the gunk goes into the water. What does the instructions say? Does gun primer recommend or for or against it? I think so, but that's what gun primer says, and it's backed up unintentionally by a case where someone read it was complained about how his razor stopped working. Oh, gotcha. Well, if they say not to, then I'd recommend not to. My razors get gumped up just from sanding over time. It doesn't seem to get the plastic out at this point. Interesting. Probably similar to cleaning just about anything that stuff gets into. You guys always do what people tell you not to do, Lee. Use a bit of plastic cement plow plate would work. I don't know, that seems kind of risky. All right, final draw of the night. Okay, make your own line of glass files. I feel like that would be hard to do. Okay, last draw of the night. Let's do a number from 1 to 110 and answer the question, yes or no. Do you think we will have a stream next week? Kind of depends on when the baby arrives. As long as she arrives early enough in this week, then I should be back. But, you know, if the baby arrives towards the end of next week, then maybe we won't have a stream. So I'm hoping it's a yes. So 1 to 110, yes or no, do you think we'll have a stream next week? Number 1, number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and the answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. 1 to 110, and yes or no, do you think we'll have a stream next week? Lots of no's. That's short hair's cat. And I'm hoping for it, because I'm hoping she arrives sooner rather than later. Yes, you deserve a break if you want one. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the other factors. If I don't get enough sleep, maybe I will not. Having the baby is not a break, right? The baby does not count as a break, trust. Oh, I know. Except that is right when the stream ends. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Let's go get ready to go and just leave. Go downstairs. My parents are there waiting because Kate called them when the stream started or something. The 2 coupon codes stackable for introduction. So codes are never stackable. You can use both in the same order, but you'll never be able to apply 2 different discounts in the same item. So you get something that's on the inventory reduction sale and something that's on the HG sale in the same order. Fun fact, just for labor, for 2 hours, I was too timid to tell you. I don't think that's true, but that would be hilarious if it were true. I honestly think she would have been complaining more if she was without discomfort or something. So something could have changed in the last 2 hours. Gonna order waiting in the cart once the stream is finished. Cool, Brandon. That's my job tonight. My son was born to route me in my city. The response brought me to Clewiston, Florida. I live in Port St. Lucie. It's 2 hours away. She was in labor for over an hour before I got home. Eesh. Last 2 times it was relatively easy for us. The last one, we were out making a day of it, doing some shopping and stuff, and I think she was ended up being laboring while we were shopping a little bit. She had a prenatal appointment in the afternoon, and they decided to admit her right at the appointment. So we were basically there ready to go. And the one before that, I think I just stayed home from work because I was working, a normal job or whatever, or consulting gig, I think, but I had that luxury. Do you have any idea if Bandai's going to ship any of that Chainsaw Man SMP kits to Mecha Warehouse? Or is that a one done type of thing? I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything about it. So I'm just not sure. That's what happened to my brother's wife, went to labor while shopping. I mean, the last one worked out well, because by the time we were admitted, she was a good ways into it. I don't think we realized that, but the rest of the process was relatively quick and easy compared to the first one. My eldest, when he was born, it was like an all-night thing. So we were both exhausted. Okay, so this will go something like that. Also, shout out to your excellent music taste. Thanks. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna call time on this one and hopefully draw a winning number and call it a night. Okay, 1 to 110 here. 79. No, looks like no winner. Okay, let's try another number. 38. All right, 38, Rectagino Stein. I'll copy and paste that because I don't want to mess that one up. Rectagino, am I pronouncing that right? Congratulations. Make sure that they're here. Jacob gets it. Quapla? I don't even know what that means. Anyway, congratulations. You could send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll ship out that MG DOM for you this week. Congrats again. And as for everyone else, it's Klingon Coffee from Star Trek. Oh, I see. Success in Klingon. I gotcha. I obviously don't speak Klingon. All right. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I did. And hopefully maybe see you guys next week, maybe the week after. We'll see what happens. Who knows what's coming over the next week or so. But yeah, once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget, we do have those 2 codes working right now on the site, mechawarehouse.com. So get yourself some kits at a good price. And yeah, see you guys all next time.